Hello everyone, I am Patty Intaranat. I would like to share with you very important information, the concept that I received from the source of knowledge that I've been helping a lot of people find themselves. People ask me during our sessions a lot, who am I? And also, some of the people have a hard time loving themselves. And I want to give you all this concept today so you would have a better understanding of who we are and why we are here. We're going to start building from a very basic foundation, and this foundation is from the origin of all of us. Where did we all come from? Everything from every universe, where did we all come from? Well, we all came from the same source, and they are the infinite energy of unconditional love. They are perfect. They cannot experience anything outside perfection. So, they send tiny little divine sparks of self to experience what it's like not being perfect, and we are one of those sparks. We need to remember that we are of that sparks. They don't really have a name. We can call them anything. Source, divine energy, all that is Almighty Creator, Supreme Being, Higher Self, the Infinite Oneness, Oversoul, God. They don't care what we call them, but we need to remember that we are of them. Let's call them Source. Let's call them God. God is love. Source is love. Love gives light. And wherever there's light, there's no darkness. So, a seed of apple grows apple tree. A seed of orange grows orange tree. We are that seed, that tiny little divine spark of source of God. What are we blossom back to be? God. Source. What is God? God is love. Love gives light. We are the love and the light. Experience what it's like outside of love and light. But still, we hold the love and light within us always. Let me show you the proof that we are love and light. You know how the scientists always want to have proof for everything, and we appreciate that very much. We can use this data to help us understand the energy in everything. So when Nikola Tesla came up with his statement back then, that energy is everywhere, the scientists wanted to have proof, and they have been able to now. They said, yeah, energy is everywhere. And we're going to call this energy neutrino. I didn't even know how to spell that word back then until one of my clients, who is a physicist from New York, she taught me how to spell this word, neutrino. She said it's spelled like neutron, but it has nothing to do with neutron. Neutrino, you put S at the end, you get plural. And then we start talking about how we can measure the energy and everything. And she described in length about how they invented some kind of device that can measure energy in everything. And right away, they tried to measure the energy in the universe. But they couldn't. They said, the neutrinos in the universe is infinite, cannot be quantified. We don't understand it, and we don't understand God. So we're going to call these neutrinos in the universe God particles. And they have found exact same God particles, the neutrinos, in each one of us to be the amount of more than hundreds of trillions amount of neutrinos. Where are they? Neutrinos, energy, they have no form. Cannot be seen with naked eyes. The heart, the lung, the brain, everything in our miracle creation has some kind of a form, right? They are in our mind. They are our thoughts. The thoughts have no form. You cannot see thought with naked eyes. Thoughts are in the mind is in the brain has the left and right functions. The left brain is the intellect. We learn everything intellectually from other people. It's logical side of the mind. We can call this side of the brain ego, or we can call this the lower self. Then we have the right side of the brain, the other collective consciousness in ourselves, the God in us. They are subconscious, superconscious, supreme consciousness. They are the intelligence, not the intellect. The intelligence means information, the knowing. It is the wisdom within us. Wisdom is a common sense, a sense that's not very common at all. Very few people have it, right? Yes, they are the higher self. So they have this left brain and right brain that communicating with us all the time. If we have a habit of paying more attention to it, the ego, its voice become louder. We give it more power, right? So if we have a better habit, pay more attention to the higher mind, the collective mind, of course, the voice become louder to us. When we tune in, become more in tune, what do we get? We call it intuition, right? It is the inner knowing, inner guidance that we have all the time if we tap into it. Since Source wanted to experience what it's like not being perfect, but Source is perfect. The neutrinos within us are already perfect, but we came in with a gift. So we can experience life any way we choose to experience. So a gift of free will. 7 billion souls on earth, they came in with one same gift, a gift of free will. Even Source would not interfere with what we choose to think, right? And since thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become our own characters, we are what we believe. If things have not been working well in life, something got to change, right? So we have to change at the root cause of everything. Have to change the way we think. Because if we keep thinking the same thought, talk the same talk, act the same act, stay the same characters, and hold on to the same belief system, how would anything change in life? So let me help you understand the thought process, the energy of God within us that is so powerful. Okay, we need to understand how to utilize that to build us, not to break us. So I'm going to compare the energy to water. They operate similarly. Pretend this physical form, this vessel that we have, is a water tank. This is tank water, and imagine that we collect water from all over the world and put in this tank. What do we get? One form of liquid. All is one, right? Energy in our mind works like that. We become one with whatever the frequency we collect through choice. Well, imagine now we collect muddy water from somewhere and put in this tank. What's going to happen? It will be contaminated, right, in this tank. Yes. So it will get cloudy at first. But if we keep collecting more and more and more mud, what's going to happen? It will get even more muddy. Sometimes it gets to the point that you can't even consume, can't use that water in the tank. So let's imagine that we clean the tank real well today. Scrub it, okay? And replace with clean water. But here's the catch. If we do not place filtering system into the tank, it will get dirty again. You know how the fountain has this movement of the water? To keep the water clean, we need filtering system in our mind to catch our thought. And that will be awareness. That's right, awareness. We need to have conscious awareness to catch our thought. In 3 seconds, don't like it, change it. Dirty, muddy, negative, nope, I'm not keeping it. I'm not thinking that way anymore. Replace it with the positive thought. Let me show what those are. You know how energy vibrates at different frequencies? Pretend we have 21 levels of vibrations, 11 being at the neutral level, 12 to 21 high vibrations. That's a God in us. The vibration of the frequency of gratitude, love, peace, joy, harmony, compassion, kindness, acceptance, forgiveness, patience, trust, non-judgment. It's very natural for us to have all of that, but we forget. Now let's talk about the 10 down to 1, the low vibration, the mud, the human experiences, okay? Well, judgment is the worst. When we judge ourselves or we judge others, we open ourselves up to a can of worms. To fear, hatred, anger, resentment, guilt, shame, worrisome, sadness, greed, jealousy, disharmony, everything turns dysfunctional on us, right? 11 being that neutral level, free will. You get to choose. Clean water, dirty water, God-like, humans-like. As simple as that. Now you know. You have the power. Right? So use it. Embodied the unconditional love, the light, the compassion. Claim it. Own it. In every moment, stay in the moment. The power of the now in every present moment. Present means gift. We want to give this gift to ourselves. Claim that I am, the great I am a divine presence having human experience it. Every moment, so powerful. Do not bring in the past to interfere with your single moment. Anything that happened 1 minute and 1,000,000 minutes ago is not there anymore. Don't bring it in. Don't put the mud into your clean water. The future fills with unknown. Unknown creates fear. Fear is not even real. It is an illusion, the product of the mind. We are so powerful. If you want to give the power to it, it will become real. Right? So don't bring the future into this present moment. No what if. Don't worry about a thing. Trust that everything will be just fine. Okay? Because we get to co-create everything with the universe. In our own reality, we get to manifest that. So might as well manifest what we want. Focus on the I am that I am. The most powerful I am. I am abundance. I am love. I am light. Right? Just having human experience it. Just for our own growth. And in the meantime, every minute that we are in this present moment, allow it to be the best so it will be the continuous into the future. Simple enough? Yes, I walk this talk. It works. Yes, I haven't had a bad day for so long because of that. Just claim yourself. If you need help after watching this video, reach out to me. Okay? I can help you with that. For now, have a blessed day. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.